welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Riesa Pascal. Too many people live out their lives never knowing the positive difference they've made to others. But this week's boss lady, Lynette Smith, wants to do something about that. She's the award-winning author of How to Write Heartfelt Letters to Treasure, and she joins us today to show us how easy and important it is to write a meaningful letter of appreciation that could change someone's world. Hi, Lynette. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Now, I think it goes without saying that this is not a popular topic, so I have to ask what inspired you to publish a book about writing letters to treasure.
Back in 2008, our son got married, and at the wedding rehearsal dinner, he and his bride-to-be surprised their respective parents with a framed letter of appreciation. Each one talked
Aw.
about what what it was like growing up, the positive qualities of each of their parents, and what values they had learned that they planned to bring to their marriage, and they thanked us. And it was so moving. There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Oh, that's beautiful. And in this age where spoken words, texts, and emails are the preferred method of communication for most people, you still think it's important to write handwritten, heartfelt letters. Some people might say, it's the words that matter. He could have just said that to you, or he could have, done something else. But you say, no, it has to be handwritten. Why is that?
If you want it to be lasting and memorable, I can tell you that letter our son wrote, every time I read it, my eyes still well up and my hand goes to my heart. And I feel just as special and moved as the first time I heard it read to me. And that's the thing. When the magnitude of your gratitude is bigger than a thank you note, that's the time to put it in writing in a heartfelt letter.
Wow. So then let's dive into this book, How to Write Heartfelt Letters to Treasure. What makes your book unique and especially useful for the audience?
Well, in particular, there's an appendix that has 15 demographic lists of 72 words each for demographics like an older woman or a military service member or a teacher or a coach. And that sort of a thing is very helpful as a prompt to get you to start your letter. And then the rest of the book, the main part, you skip around to the section that applies and you look at the prompting questions that will help you decide what to write about and what things to cover. And those are the best things. This is, after all, a reference book. You don't have to read cover to cover.
Nice. So what is your top tip for our viewers who are hearing this and they're kind of like, I want to give this a try. I want to write someone a heartfelt letter. And who are the kind of people that they should be writing to?
They should be writing to people who need to know they've made a difference in people's lives, whether it's their own life or somebody else's. It can be a public figure, it can be a great aunt. Either way, get the message out because they may not remember as they near towards the end of their life that they did make a difference to others. And it's good to remind them.
Well said. And lastly, this is something that is truly enhancing the relationships of so many people. How does it feel to be a part of that and to know you're making a difference?
It's so very special because it's so important to get people focused on gratitude and love rather than fear
I love
in
that.
their lives. So it's grateful. It makes you feel grateful to write that letter. It makes people feel appreciated to receive it. And that's where their focus lies. And they can change this world one heartfelt letter at a time.
Beautiful, beautiful, Annette. Where can we go for more information?
Go to my website, goodwaystowrite.com, and you'll find information about all my books, the main book, the themed guides, extra tips, resources, and so on,
Excellent.
and my contact information.
Lynette, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And thank you for sharing.
Thank you. My pleasure.